There are stories that seem to return again and again, as if life insisted on showing us the same chapter with different characters. It's not a coincidence. When we repeat relationships that hurt us, it's not because we want to suffer, but because there are wounds still open and patterns we haven't yet learned to recognize. The mind seeks what feels familiar, even when the familiar hurts. And without realizing it, we walk through the same emotional hallways, hoping that this time the ending will be different. They came to therapy carrying a silent weight between them. He was the first to speak. "I feel like I'm living the same story I lived with my ex. The same arguments, the same sensations, the same exhaustion." She listened with a mix of sadness and confusion, unable to understand how she could be compared to a past that wasn't hers. He wasn't speaking from blame but from fear. The fear of repeating, the fear of making a mistake, the fear of losing himself again in a relationship that could hurt him. As we explored deeper, we discovered that it wasn't she who resembled his ex, but he who was reacting from old wounds. He had learned to anticipate abandonment, to become defensive, to interpret any distance as a threat. She, on the other hand, felt confused. She tried to get closer, but every attempt collided with an invisible barrier he raised without noticing. It wasn't bad intention, it was protection. A protection that no longer served him, but remained active. In therapy, we see this often. When we don't heal what hurt us, we repeat it. Not because we want to, but because the emotional body seeks to close what was left unfinished. We repeat dynamics, roles, fears, and responses learned in previous relationships. And without realizing it, we recreate scenarios that confirm our wounds. "I'm not enough. They're going to leave me. No one stays. I always end up the same." The conflict appears when one feels trapped in a cycle, and the other doesn't understand what's happening. When one carries ghosts from the past, and the other feels unfairly blamed. When fear leads the relationship more than love. And that's where the real therapeutic work begins, identifying what belongs to the present, and what belongs to the emotional history each person brings. What belongs to the current partner, and what belongs to the previous one. What is being repeated, and what needs to transform. Transformation happens when both understand that it's not about blame but awareness. Breaking a pattern isn't about force but understanding. The relationship can become a safe space, where what once hurt can now be seen, named, and healed. When he stops reacting from fear and begins responding from presence. When she stops feeling compared and begins feeling chosen. When together they understand they are not destined to repeat the story, but to write a new one. In my book, The Relationship, the Third Element, I explain how to heal that space, how to rebuild emotional connection, and how to feel once again that both are walking in the same direction. If this message resonated with you, my book is available for you. You can find the link in the description, and you can also get it on Amazon and Hotmart.
Click the link and access the library of therapeutic books.